I want you to talk about when somebody does you wrong with money, because we watched this clip from
Bronx Tale.
I am obsessed with this mental. I even we were
So
Scott
good.
and Ann the other night, and I'm like, can you play that and tell them this, because it was so good.
Yeah.
From Bronx Tale.
Yeah.
You know.
And
explain this, because it's such a good thing, because so many people get screwed over with money, and
Right.
they get so hung up on this money.
Yeah.
And it takes so much bandwidth. So just say that.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yes.
The scene basically in the Bronx Tale is where the kid gets off the bus and a guy runs across the street who owes him $20, and he's like, "Hey, give me my fucking money!" And he's running across the street, and then the gangster is like, "Yo, Pete, whatever his name is, Pete, come here."
Yeah.
He comes over and he's like, "Yo, what the fuck you doing?" He's like, "This guy owes me $20 fucking. He's been dodging me for 2 weeks." And the other little gangsters are sitting around. They're like, "Why don't you go crack him?" And he's like, "Hey, you want to tell? Is this what you would tell this kid to do?" And he's like, "All right, walk with me." And so he's walking down the street with this young kid. So here's kind of the godfather and the head gangster with this younger kid. And he's like, "What's up?" And he's like, "This kid owes me money." And he's like, "Well, is he a friend of yours?" And he's like, "Not really." And he's like, "Do you hang out with him?" "Well, not really, but I know the guy and he owes me money." He's like, "Well, then think about it this way. He's never going to bother you again. He's never going to call you again. He's never going to ask you for money again. He's never going to be a problem in your life again for $20. And he's like, the kid's like, "Man, you always have the right things to say."
Like, you got off cheap.
You got off cheap. He's like, "You got off cheap." And I have had many, many, many experiences in my life, some recent, that people have just flat out been a piece of shit. They've just flat out ripped me off.
Mm-hmm.
Just flat out absolutely ripped me off. And my mindset has changed so much in the sense that in that moment, in that instant, you literally just bought my friendship for that amount of money.